just wanted to, I have about a 30-40 minute program for you. I'm here for a very short ramp conversation with you before some of you decide you want to take a ride on the brand spanking new, newest carousel in the world. It's the 2019 Barango. Now I got to tell you, last time I was here and spoke with you, it was about our 1931 Parker merry-go-round. I'll tell the difference in just a minute on that. And if I'm recalling right, we went in to ride it, and you guys broke it. So I'm not so sure that we ought to have hey, in all seriousness, it is like a brand new car. We're getting all the glitches worked out, and there's some things that aren't quite right about it. Over the weekend, we had no adults ride, only children. We think we fixed that problem. I am going to just state to you what the specs are on the carousel, and that's riders 175 pounds or less on the animals. Now, we're not doing weight checks today, so, but some of you may be under 175 and don't want to ride an animal, you just want to stand along. See, I'm making it just general so nobody can. And then there's also one chariot, and so a couple of you could ride in that. Or just go in, we'll let you inside the gate, which isn't allowed, but we know you're responsible lions. And then you can watch the ride run. We're running a kids ride right now, and then you can be into ride. So we've got about 2 minutes before you can head in for your ride. And I can either give you a quick bit about it, or I can answer questions. Questions,
How long is the ride?
2 minutes, 8 seconds.
Okay, I can wait.
All right.
Compared to the one they have in Albany?
I don't know enough about the Albany one to tell you. I can let you know that this is a 2019 Barango, and it was installed last week. The Barangos were its 5th generation Sicilian family that builds these in San Francisco. 3rd generation John and 4th generation Sean were here to do the install, along with one of their technicians. And our own Tanner, and he's here. I'd like Tanner to come on in. And Tanner's our maintenance supervisor for Roaring Rapids. And this man spent a lot of extra time. He had about a 60-hour work week a week ago. And you would have found Tanner. I'm going to have him give just a short part about how that went together and include the 2.2-ton center pole.
Yeah, so we had 3 different lifts that we used to put it all together. We had a skyjack, a scissor lift, and then just a regular forklift. Yeah.
Articulate forklift.
Okay. We brought those in early in the morning, every day, 8 a.m. here, just to start. We ended up going about 12 hours every day. It took us about 4 days. Not a one-man job. We had 5 guys in there. Me, another manager, Trevor, and then the Barango team, great guys. The center piece that the gear is on and that everything spins around, we ended up having to use a forklift to bring it in and lift it up just because it's amazingly heavy, it's crazy. And then we hand screwed each individual light bulb, which took us quite a bit of time, very fun.
Nearly 1,000 of those.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, anything else?
And Tanner will be available after the ride in there to answer any questions you may have about the mechanics of it. The light bulbs, by the way, are incandescent, 11 watts. You do the math on that, and that's 10,000 watts. And the Barango family will not do LEDs. They feel aesthetically they want to stay with the incandescent bulbs. The horses are, the menagerie animals are all cast from antique casts. They are fiberglass. That center pole, 2.2 ton, it took 2 of the 3 lifts that we had in. And the rental company was a little late getting them here. I was talking with John Barango, and he said, well, we could do what I did in China 2 years ago. Well, John, what's that? And he said, well, the proprietor there was installing it on a platform, and it was up a flight of stairs, and we were wondering where the lift trucks were, and up along shows 20 laborers with bamboo poles. And they took that up, and I thought, one word came to mind, OSHA. and we waited for the lift trucks, so we didn't, no bamboo for us. We didn't do that, so.
Wow.
Questions? Okay, we're good. Yes, Joe?
I just want to thank you for the space that you give us.
No, it's nice and air conditioned in here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, we'd love to have you. We set our watches by you guys. Yeah, it's really good.
Does this have
gears in it like you broke last time?
Isn't that something? You know, you'd think, what, 88 years later, they'd have a new mouse. No, it's the same design.
Wow.
And there is the beauty of the new ones is we had a drive motor with a long drive axle that sat on the floor. This one is about that big and suspended at the top. So I guess some scaling and miniaturization now that works pretty well. But it still has the bull gear up top and the ring gear. It does use a product called UHMW. Some of you machinists may know that that's an oil impregnated nylon. So instead of Babbitt with where you have to always be putting black grease in it, it's got the much kinder to clothing. So we're gonna get you in for the exclusive Springfield Lions Club viewing and running right now.
Be sure and get your news